Hey folks, it's Florida Deere. Before we get into the tilling video, I just wanted to take this time to thank you. We just recently hit over 2,000 subscribers, so I really do appreciate that. I know not every one of you watch every video, because I don't watch basically every video of every other channel that I subscribe to either, I would guess anyway. But I just think it's cool to hit 2,000 subs, and it's one of those things where, it's still a very small channel. It's not like I want to quit my job anytime soon, or probably ever. But I do like being part of the John Deere Garden Tractor and One Series community. I like asking questions, getting them answered in the comments. People ask me questions about different things I've done and my experience with things, and I kind of like that interaction. It's to me, it's a net positive that you don't often see nowadays on social media. So much of social media is a net negative. And I just wanted to let you guys know, and I say guys because I think like 98.9% of my subscribers are male. And so, I mean, and probably the other, 1.1% are probably dudes using their female or using their spouse's account. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, and if I'm wrong about that, I apologize for any of the ladies watching. But I wanted to also just take this opportunity to let you know that I did just start another YouTube channel, an extremely small YouTube channel, basically just to get my Ford content off of this channel, because it does seem like I lose subs when I post my Ford stuff. And I think that's just because the name of the channel is Florida Deere, deals with John Deere tractors, not Fords. And I know some of you guys are Chevy guys and Ram guys and stuff like that, and Toyota or whatever. But we'll pray for you. Don't worry. And but so if you're interested in that kind of content with my F-150, my wife's Ford Flex, or our new Bronco, you can check that one out. I'll probably reference some of the videos I've put on this channel just because there's a number of my F-150 videos. But I just wanted to make this channel a little bit more solidly Deere versus a mix of some things that I've had in the past. So just a little plug for that. If you're interested, if you're not, keep subscribing, and keep watching to, Florida Deere for this content on this. And now we'll get into the tilling stuff. Thanks for watching. Hey folks, thanks for joining me today. It's Florida Deere. So we are going to turn this area. This gentleman has bought this piece of property, and he didn't care, but I'm not going to show you his house, just I like to keep things as private as possible. And this is about I think he said about a 55 by 110 foot plot. So we're going to see how long it takes. My guess is it's going to take less than an hour. We should be able to turn this up. It's, again, Florida soil is really easy to till, really easy to turn. So you just take that into consideration as well, the type of soil this is. So we'll go ahead and start. Hey folks, you're staring at a screenshot of something that's just not going to happen. And I think that's just because I screwed up my transition of the video from my phone to the computer. So that's all I got. And unfortunately, that is kind of the interesting part of the tilling, watching that, probably in fast motion going, getting tilled up, which I thought would be cool. That clip was 25 minutes long. The parts that I sped up later in the video are times 6, I think, or 7. Anyway, but it gives you an idea that it was probably about 35 to 40 minutes total time, and that included the time I was walking around and everything. So it's probably about 30 minutes total. And because even that 25-minute clip was full of parts where I had to stop and rearrange fencing or something like that. So just keep that in mind, that this was 0.14 acres and it took about a half an hour. Well, 40 minutes, something like that. Okay, so as you can see here, it's pretty well, this is pretty fluffy, pretty well worked up. Now what I prefer to do is I prefer to cross till this area, okay? But I can't because it would be a lot of trouble to cross till it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reverse, come this way, which is the opposite of what I was doing, going the other way, and then the other way do the same thing, and then I'll finish off the edges just so they look neat. Because I do like to have I mean, you know, you can make fun of me for this if you want, but I do like it to be I do like the job to look pretty once I get done, because tilling is one of those jobs. It's kind of like leveling a driveway, or even finishing with the, you know, stump grinding. You want it to look a lot better than it was before, and I think tilling is that way too. And there's still, I always find projects like this a little bit scary in a normal sense, but also he had just bought the property not too long ago, so he hasn't really been in the field, this particular plot, yet. So it's unclear what is in the ground, and this kind of happens with stump grinding too, but certainly with tilling. And that you can, you know, come upon many a hazard when people have used things over time. So there weren't any real issues today, so I'm thankful for that. But always be careful out there with your equipment.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me, we're meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Alright, so here's the finished product. I think it looks pretty good. Got the edges tidied up. And he is a new property owner with a new tractor. So, might be reaching out to him. He's got some chickens here. Nice little chickens. I'm checking out the newly tilled area. Some big chickens. So that is the finished product right there. Well, if you like this video, you can hit the like button. If you found it fun to watch or useful, And if you want to see more videos about John Deere tractors, whether they be the 1 Series or garden tractors, you can hit the subscribe button as well. I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Bye-bye.